Oof. Mm.
Ate nostra, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra. Panem nostrum super substantialem da nobis hodie, et dimite nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimissimus debitoribus nostris.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, lupa gitu loh suaranya.
Henry,
Satrimon! Kamu
get
join lagi
up
Satrimon.
now.
Terbaik
There's
Satrimon.
work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that?
Yes, look
Better
bad.
not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
I don't
Oh,
know,
ini
it wasn't
karakter
that.
utama kita nih. Si Henry namanya.
I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Now get up. You rogue. Lama bener loading. Yang nonton berapa? Satu. It's okay lah, it's okay lah ya.
A fine state you're in this morning.
Kenapa
What on
ngegelis
earth did you
begitu?
get up to last night?
Ini kenapa diem aja lagi? Oh ini, oh telat ya, oh telat. Atau Henry ngomong,
Nothing much.
nothing
Just
much.
having a chat in the tavern.
Cuma ngobrol-ngobrol sama teman katanya. Di
He was telling us
tavern.
what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Kenapa kagak live di
I hope
FB?
you didn't fill your head
Aduh,
with nonsense.
gak ngerti live di FB tuh.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Aduh, jadi apa tadi pertanyaan ibunya? Aduh, ini jawab apa lagi? Ya ini aja lah.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here, I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Go to your father. Oke. Teman-teman kita kesini nggak?
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Mother.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now. Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two
Ini maaf nih kalau kameranya gelap ya. karena nggak ada lightning. Satu-satunya lightning cuma lampu. Kalau live yang terang ya karena cahaya di kamar bagus saja. Si bokap
Father
marah
angry with
kagak?
you for sleeping late.
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Lapar
Can I get
nih.
something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Hmm.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Oke. Nge-lag gak nih? Nge-lag gak nih? Kira-kira nih, segini nih. Ambil lah, kita ambil cheese. Apa nih? Eat from pot. Yuk, makan yuk. Coba di komen segini nge-lag gak? Kayaknya sih enggak ya. Ya, kita mah ambilin aja. Terus kemana ini teh? Keluar kah? Waduh, sih nge-lag eh. Kok agak patah-patah ya? Tuh, agak patah-patah gitu. Coba kita settingannya ya. Graphic setting. Overall image quality-nya coba di mediumin aja lah. HD texture. Advanced graphic object quality-nya kita mediumin juga. Water details medium aja, tekstur, motion blur. Udah, gak usah dirubah-rubah, terlalu banyak, nanti aneh lagian. Ya, nunggu lagi loading lama. Ya Allah, ini lama bener. Kok ini teh lama sekali iya. Ini mah lama pisan sih ya. Lama lama bet. Kok lama gitu loh, lama bet, lama bet. Anjir, kenapa ininya begini anjir? Dilowin quality-nya dikit jadi begitu, jelek bener, jelek bener. Ya, tapi overall mah gak apa-apa lah. Oh, ini kita... Aduh, kenapa tuh? Oh, ini mah game berat atuh, kayaknya teh. Kita
Come
suruh
here, I need your help.
ke si bokapnya nih.
At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
Butuh apa nih?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard.
Money, charcoal, crossguard.
And ale.
Dan
Stop off
ale.
at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Oke. Buy a bag of charcoal, market, collect the debt from Punes, pick up the crossguard. Kita ke crossguard dulu nih di sini nih. Yuk atuh lari biar cepat. Bye bro.
I'll be with you.
Telat.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right, they're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Apa?
Magnificent. Shame
Hah?
I can't keep the sword for myself.
Enggak
Well,
ke sini,
better go
Mas.
for it to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Cukup banyak kedatangan tamu begitu deh. Udah ke crossguard, terus kita ke, nah pokoknya tuh yang di atas tuh yang map-map itu suruhan atau ketutupan sama subscription goal ya. Nah tuh di atas kan ada map gitu, kelihatan nggak? Ketutupan deh kayaknya sama subscription goal. Aduh ini apa lagi? Apa? Oh yang Anda? Saya tidak tahu soalnya ada di sini. So sorry, I'm so sorry. Kita ke si Kunes dulu lah, si Kunes atau tukang charcoal. Anjir ini mah nge-lag pisan, kayaknya nggak playable deh. Udah lah, nggak apa-apa lah ya. Woi, Kunesh.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
What do you want? Ya duit lah.
Father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Ye, si brengsek.
You know you owe Father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
You can simply use speech, which however is influence reputation. You're talking to in the middle. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid. Okay. In special cases, you can try any of another skill. Right. Debt must be paid. Utang harus bayar, bro.
I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off. Booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
Utang tetap
If
utang.
I had anything to give, I'd give it. But I've got nothing. So leave me in peace, all of you. And don't come back.
Try to get the axe, hammer, and nails back another way. Si Kunis kurang ajar kamu ya, gak mau bayar hutang. Udah, terus kita beli ini aja, beli arang dulu. Beli arang dulu 10. Udah lah, nggak usah banyak bacot kamu. Saya mau beli nih. Iya ya, lupa saya Pak. Saya nggak ada uangnya nih. Maaf. Terus gimana atuh kita teh mau ngambil duit teh? Terlalu berat nih main game ini PC ini. Harus upgrade kayaknya. Nanti elah kalau ada duit.
You can't be serious, Dutch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he
Had to. He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas, would not go to their deeds even.
German counts, traitors.
Now even the Pope.
God
is
be with you,
opposed to
Henry.
your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So are such lads
What's going on here?
Oh, ini teman-temannya si Henry nih.
Talking shit.
What?
and Wilhelm.
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
Waduh,
But I was going to get ale for
diajakin
Father
balas
and
dendam
a
nih.
few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Waduh, disuruh pilihan yang sulit nih. I'll do it, but I need your help in return. Ya udahlah ini.
Alright, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kruna shows money to Father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem, we'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Kuy guys, kuy. Lah kemana kita? Kok Anda diam-diam saja? Ya, nge-glitch. Oh, udah ini. Anjir, tapi ini patah-patahnya parah, euy. Parah banget nih patah-patah nih. Tuh kan, gila patah-patahnya nih, udah gila.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Apa ini diskusi kalian? Udah kan? Lord Dutch sini.
What do you want, lad?
Your husband making trouble.
Tavern, and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Oke, objective complete. Anjir, reputation loss. Aduh, sayang sekali citra kita ya.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor
Lemparin
on the pillar.
tokai
Now
gitu loh.
that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Poor sons.
I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Waduh, dilemparin.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Go and get revenge on Dutch. Namanya Dutch nih, nggak salah, namanya Dutch. Waduh, berantem kita. Wait, easy bro. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ya Allah. Mampus. Gebukin. Ya Allah, cupu bener si Henry. Tonjok. Mampus. Ya Allah. Sini loh. Anda sini. Mampus. Aduh. Bukan ke situ. Bukan itu teman, bro. Ah. Bantai. Tampol. Mampus Anda.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! Paul is on his way.
Down! Let's go! Run, you cowards!
Kabur, bro. Bisa lo sini nggak? Bisa lah. Kita ke rumah si Kunesh berarti ya. Sini aja lah biar cepat. Anjir, PC kentang begini ya, rendernya lama bener. Sudah di perkampungan lagi kita.
Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay firm all winter. Buy them before someone else does.
Oh, Kunes. Lah, teman-teman kita mana? Belum pada nyampe apa gimana? Apa nggak pada ngebantuin, sialan? Oh, itu baru pada nyampe. Tunggu sebentar, apakah yang buat ini menjadi nge-lag adalah ini? Tunggu ya. Siapa tahu ini menjadi masalah agak nge-lag nih. Ini dia. Nah, coba kita ya. Aduh, ini apa lagi tadi? Nice job.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutschers. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Yuk kita bantai si Kunesh.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
Nah kan, agak mendingan kan? Memang itu penyebabnya, sialan.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
Woi, Kunesh, sini lau.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catchpole?
Berisik.
Just try it, you old...
Bantai. Anjir, masih nge-lag, masih patah-patah. Udah, kita bantai aja lah. Aduh. Wah, cepet juga nih ngebantai.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
You got Kunesh key. Okay. Bro, thank you, bro. Kan rumah si Kunesh kan. Take all. Udah lah, ambil semua. Apa lagi? Aduh, masih agak patah-patah tapi lebih mending dari yang tadi gitu loh. Udahlah, yaw. Udah, kita kemana nih? Si tukang charcoal kah?
Hey, Pip. Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when
Bang, gua lagi mainin juga tapi ngebug. Ngebug di mananya? Ngebug gimana?
The question is,
Downloadnya di mana?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Ngebug di sebelah mananya deh. Kalau ini nge-lag emang gara-gara speknya kurang aja gitu loh. Tapi dari segi VGA sih udah cukup ya, 1060 mah. Nah, kita nyari El,
God save my lovely. You're looking
pacarnya
well
si
today.
ini nih.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Kita gombal dikit lah. Nanti bang, pas misi disuruh tidur kagak bisa tidur-tidur, Epic Games. Oh, gitu.
Apart from my beauty, what
Nanti
else
coba ya
might
kita
you
lihat di
desire?
sini. Aduh, jadi apa nih? Ya udahlah ini aja.
I need ale for father.
Buat si bapak katanya.
But wait though, there's a catch. I've no money. Kunnish owes me and he won't pay up.
Leave it to me. But you have to pay me back this evening.
You're the best girl a man could wish for.
Your father wants a cool one from the cellar, doesn't he? Wait here while I fetch it. Here you are.
Thanks.
Main di medium bang, gua juga VG 1060 medium dapat 75 FPS. Oh, main di medium ya? Oke, nanti kita coba di medium.
Oh, I do hope so.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
1060 ini tapi ini cuma 3 giga nih. Bisa kali ya? Medium.
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really?
Savior Schnapp.
You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Coba kita ke mediumin dulu ya. Graphic setting. Di mananya medium? Sini kali ya. Medium semua. Yuk, coba. Medium udah cukup kali ya. Gak usah high lah. PC seada-adanya. Game-game yang modelan kayak gini, game apa lagi ya selain Kingdom Come Deliverance? Suka nih kayak kerajaan, konflik-konflik kerajaan gini. Overall graphic settingnya bang. Oh ada. Coba ya nanti kita cari. Ya kalau udah nyeting grafik ini suka lama banget loadingnya ya. Ya, nunggu aja. Kita mah nunggu, weh. Apalagi zaman medieval seru bang. Apa tuh zaman medieval? Di game ini, di Kingdom Come Deliverance ada zaman medieval apa gimana? Aduh, kok begini? Oh, lagi ngerender kali ya. Tuh, tapi masih ada patah-patahnya gitu loh. Terkadang. Tapi ya it's okay lah. Terus kita beli charcoalnya gimana? Belum ada duit mah.
God be with you. God be with you.
Duitnya mana? Your reputation 91. Your wealth nggak ada duit gitu loh. Gimana? Hah? Udahlah latihan pedang dulu. Ya Allah, ini begini amat nih. Kita latihan pedang dulu. Ya sih, tapi lebih enak sih. Nggak kayak sebelumnya ya, patah-patahnya ya. Hey bro, ayo kita gelud. Ayo kita gelud.
We can. Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Ya lumayan lah segini. Apa nih? Hah? Oke.
Alright. Now try to hit me.
Sure,
Put
hit
your
me.
weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Slashing, strong attack.
Now you're getting it. Not bad. Again. Alright. Good. Not bad. Again.
Oke, belajar berpedang kita.
Try it a few times.
Slashing. Oke, slashing udah kita belajar. Apa nih stab tiba-tiba? Oh, nusuk. Quick attack.
Alright.
Tusuk.
Not bad.
Tas ya.
Again. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
You can serang combo. Oke, udah gini. Oke. Hook. Alright. Hook. Tusuk, bro. Beres. Beres nih. Ya, oke lah.
I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work.
Go to sword.
And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Alright, siap. Udah lah, kita kasih bokap dulu nih. Ini gak ada duit nih mau beli charcoal. Gimana bro? Kita ke bapak kita ya, bapak. Si Kunes malah ngasih barangnya nih.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
And how much longer will it take? Get a move on. We have to finish that sword today. Or do you want me to look a fool in front of Sir Radzik?
No, I don't. I'll be back soon.
Lah, gak dikasih duit nih. Ini si Kunes kagak mau bayar. Terus kumaha ieu teh mau dicarkol. Minta ke bapak bang, bilang gak dikasih kunes. Oh gitu. Coba ya. Tuh nggak ada gitu loh. About the things you wanted. Nggak ada loh di sininya. Coba.
About time.
Not yet.
And how much?
No, I don't.
Tuh nggak ada loh. Gak bisa minta ke bapaknya. Terus kumaha ieu teh ka tukang carkol. Bisa nyuri nih. Tapi nya tuh ada rob. Gak ada bang, tadi milih ngelawan soalnya. Oh begitu. Jadi gimana nih, satu-satunya cara kayaknya mencuri nih. Ya udahlah ya, coba kita curi.
Hey, who's there? What's going on there? Hey, who's
Woi, apa bro? Gak ketahuan kan? Gak ketahuan kan? Ya udahlah, atuh kita langsung ke si bokap. Tuh gak ketahuan tuh tadi. Nah, beres bro.
Time? Have you got everything I wanted?
Lah? Oh ini udah.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad.
Wih.
That's what I call craftsmanship.
Ini medium aja bagus bener nih.
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Bagus juga perkataan si bokapnya.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it.
Meleset dikit aja tuh kena perut, udah selesai nih game tamat.
Good.
Ya.
Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Yoi. Pedang untuk Seradzik.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is.
Magnificent.
The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Go back to father at the fog. Terus kemana ini teh? Sini, ke rumah. Go and get nails for Teresa. Alright. Nails for Teresa. Dah. Bring nails to Teresa.
Bring those nails.
Iya, ini udah bacot bener bapaknya.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering. Will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Malah ngeliatin pantat si Henry. Ya Allah, bapaknya ikutan juga. Emang turunan bapaknya nih kali ini.
It's time for the trial by fire.
Hantam. Doi. Iya, bagus bener pedangnya.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Oh, ini si Seradzik. Itu yang awal tadi si Seradzik nih naik kuda nih.
Lost your skills though.
Gila, gagah bener. Yoi.
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
Bapaknya begitu amat posesif ya anaknya. Iya. Iya. Kebanyakan main pedang kayu si Henry
You
nih.
still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade.
Bapak lu tahu tuh kan main pedang begini.
But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik.
Sir it's fun.
If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
Belajar sama bapak lu katanya.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
Martin nama bapaknya. Si Martin.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Pengen belajar si Henry.
I mean, useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
So do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Apa nih?
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Nah loh. Diserang. Oh my god. Si botak main nyerang-nyerang aja. Gak ada perlawanan, gak ada aba-aba. Anjir, main diserang, main nyerang aja.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house,
Ah.
grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Shit.
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik.
Gila.
He'll take care of you. He owes me.
Gila, itu namanya true love ya. Si bapaknya terlalu cinta sama si istrinya sampai mempertaruhkan nyawa. Dari true love gitu loh. Wah anjir. Pada meninggoy.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad?
Yeah.
You can't go back!
Malah pengen tarung dianya. Wah, kayak enak nih perasaan nih. Wih, gila jago bener bapaknya ya. Kalau yoi, asik. Harus belajar sih Henry ke bapaknya nih. Mampus, mampus, yuk kan. Wah, si botak kurang ajar. Mampus, yoi. Gila cinta banget sama istrinya. Malah bengong. Wow, si botak nih, si botak enggak. Udah GG ya kan, bokapnya malah dibokong gitu loh, sialan si botak. Ya, ibunya juga. Ya. Jadi yatim piatu dalam sekejap. Gitu loh. Wah. Langsung santunan besok si Henry ya, ikut santunan yatim piatu.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run!
Udah. Masa si Henry-nya meninggal juga kan? Tamat harusnya gitu kan. Kalau si Henry-nya meninggal juga, iya ditutupin dong. Ih, si Radzik malah bengong ya. Wah, sialan si Henry. Pedang gue diambil. Masih mikirin pedang si Radzik. Oh, you got si Radzik. Anjir, oh, berarti kita yang mendapatkan pedang si Radzik ya. Perintahnya malah lari doang. Kemana? Lagi larinya kemana? Ride to Talmberg, get a horse. Oke. Ayo Henry, lari Henry. Kamu mau mokat, ha? Jangan capek-capek Henry, jangan capek-capek Henry. Ayo Henry, lari Henry. Ya, gampang bener capeknya nih. Napas garpit si horse riding. You can okay. Gives your horse chance to recover. Oke. Ya, udahlah. Juga ngerti saudara. Yuk kita nyari kuda. Woi. Astagfirullahaladzim. Aduh, mau ngebantu lagi di perkosia. Tapi pasti nanti mokat ya kan. Aduh, mana kuda yang bagus? Kuda yang bagus mana? Nah, ini aja lah, kuda bule. Ayo bro. Maafkan aku Bu, ya. Bukan apa-apa nih. Nyawa saya tergantung di sini. Ini nggak bisa lari apa kudanya? Oh, ini lari nih. Ya Allah, pelan amat nih kuda. Wah, game save. Oh shit. Wah, seru banget nih game nih. Terus kita kudu ngapain ini teh? Pasti kabur dari kejaran orang itu. Sudah pasti dong. Seharusnya. Ya Allah, lama bener. Oh ini udah. Terus kumaha iya teh? Nggak lari nih kuda nih. Aduh, sia kena. Gimana ini teh biar gak kena? Ya Allah, kena lagi loh. Waduh, darah kita sekarat. Ini mah sia euy. Astagfirullahaladzim, ini kuda kenapa gak mau lari sih? Apa ini udah lari? Astagfirullahaladzim.
Talmberg is to the left.
Woi, sakit woi. Ini kuda pelan amat, salah ngambil kuda kayaknya nih. Aduh, ini mah meninggal atau meninggoy ini mah. Ini kenapa kudanya gak mau lari sih? Ini kuda lari pencet apaan sih? Shift kan? Kayak lari-lari biasa kan? Seharusnya. Skip aja kali ya. Nah, ini baru lari nih kuda. Dari tadi kagak lari nih si sialan. Nah, ini baru kerasa nih kencangnya nih kuda nih.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Yuk kita ke Talmberg. Wah, tunggu. Aduh, ini mana kok kagak lari lagi? Mana ini kudanya kok gak lari lagi? Gak kerasa kencangnya sih? Oh, ini dia nih. Ya Allah, mentok lagi. Oh, shiftnya harus 2 kali kali ya. Bro, kejar-kejaran kita nih bro. Jangan sampai mokat lagi bro.
Run for it.
Lari goblok.
Run for it.
Lari. Semua lari. Lu malah diem.
They've tore its scallops. Go. They'll kill you all.
Aduh, ini stamina si kudanya bentar lagi nih kayaknya nih abis nih. Mana Talbert? Talbert, aduh masih jauh kah ini? Oh udah, oh alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Bahasa apaan lagi itu?
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Aahhh! 호송기네! Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Udah aman, untung si Henry ya. Wah seru nih game nih, seru banget.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Ayaw. Ayaw. Waduh, langsung remang-remang.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle?
Wah, gimana Bapak Lau?
I'm sorry.
Mokat.
It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Right to Talbert beres. Right. Talk to Robert. Oke. Baru lagi talk to Robert. Apalagi nih? Yoi. Udah nih. Wait. Coba kita ke ini dulu bentar.
Just a reminder from your cousin that he'll come tonight.
Udah seru banget ya game nih. Oh ya. Coba kita setting dulu ke YouTube. Kita setting dulu bentar ya. Ya udah lama bener. Tunggu dulu. Oh ini nama gamenya belum ada nih. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Nah ada kan. Kingdom Come. Gua ngebug di sini bang, nanti disuruh tidur kagak bisa. Nanti coba kita lihat ya. Setting dulu bentar. Baiklah, coba kita ke mana? Ke bawah ya. Kita ngobrol sama si Robert dulu.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Today. It must have been terrible there. How did it
happen?
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsman who moved to the countryside to make
Go with Robert to the kitchen. Oke. Tadi mau ngobrol sama cewek kamu ya. Kenapa reputation tiba-tiba los?
He had a fine reputation.
Milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man? Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Oke, disuruh makan baru tidur. Coba kita tidur ya nanti. Apakah ngebug seperti Rizky Firdaus?
Chamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Ya udah, atuh ini mah kebutuhan, atuh nggak usah disuruh juga. Go to the country lodge and sleep there until morning. Udah yuk, kita makan yuk. Mana makanan kita, Bu? Bu, makanan kita mana? Iya, Allah, ini makannya dari mana lagi ya? Nah, udah. Harus makan katanya. Udah makan kan? Sekarang suruh tidur. Villager.
Tell me what happened in Skalitz. I have kin there.
Ya udah, ngobrol dulu kita bentar ya. It was awful.
I'm sorry, but it's too hard for me to talk about.
I understand. It must have been terrible. Why don't you go and get yourself some rest?
Iya, ini mau tidur. Udah, Anda jangan bacot ya.
My stomach hurts.
Mana ini tidurnya di mana ya? Kemana tidurnya nih? Ke atas kah? Woi, mana tempat tidur kita? Sini kali ya. Guard, punten guard. Awas atuh. Yang ditonjok. Mana lagi ini tidur? Ya Allah, nyari tempat tidur aja susah bener. Oh, ini kali ya. Nah, ini dia. I have to eat something. Tadi bukannya makan loh. Yuk, bener-bener si Henry. Udahlah, tidur lah. Sleep lah. Mau ngapain lagi? Di bawah, Bang. Oke, ini udah nih. Nemu tempat tidurnya. How long you want to sleep? Sampai jam berapa sih? Pagi ya? Sampai mana? Sampai jam segini kan? 10 jam? Tuh bisa Bang aing, tuh bisa. Gitu di situ gak bisanya. Hah? Udah new game juga tetap gitu. Berarti udah jangan download di Epic Games. Store aja yang bajakan. Anjir. Sesat bener. Tapi ini juga bajakan loh. For your information. Kayak patrol kita di sini. Yeah, suruh tidur malah bangun.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you
Nganggur
need
dulu
to
dikit,
help you
bro.
sleep.
Aing dapat pas waktu itu gratis. Oh.
You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going
Enak
to,
bener dapat waktu gratis ya.
to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
Epic Games emang suka ngasih game-game gratis secara cuma-cuma gitu loh. Terbaik memang.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Wah, kayaknya ada bumbu-bumbu cinta nih antara si Henry dan dia di kedepannya. I just can't talk about it atau tell story of the raid ya. Kalau ini panjang nih kayaknya. Ya udah sini aja nggak apa-apa.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
I went to the tavern for ale and met my sweetheart Bianca there. Aduh.
I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik.
Me and Father talk about life. Ini aja gitu.
Father and I always chatted
Biar
on the forge.
apa? Biar dikagumi.
I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
I saw smoke on the horizon.
I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
The Skalitz proper.
The gate to the castle was open. The bells and horns sounded the alarm, and the villagers ran to the castle to take cover. They were carrying the few possessions they could grab in haste, and I saw the terror in their eyes.
I can't even imagine how awful it must have been.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from
Biar
house to
cerita
house
panjang
around the
lebar
castle,
nih.
looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her.
I wanted to help me, but I couldn't. Inilah, jangan bohong-bohong gitu. Anaknya teh anti bohong.
God knows I wanted to. Even though I had the sword we made for Saradzic, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older.
Oh, tapi udah punya suami dia.
A woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad.
Lad. Hayu, lad.
But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night.
And God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Wah, mimpi dia. Si Henry mimpi kayaknya. Mimpi buruk. Anjir, sedih bener meratapi kegagalan. Anjir, jangan jadi pecundang loh, kata si bapaknya begitu.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
Wih, ada apa? Ada apa, Sok?
What's happening? Come to the battlements.
Ada apa,
One of our
sir?
patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Go to the battlements via the getaway stays. Take the torch from the table. Oh, ini ambil.
Don't you start.
If you need a light,
I wouldn't mind
night is by holding. Okay. Ih, malah ngeluarin pedang lau. Go to the battlement via the gateway stairs and talk to Captain Robert. Mana si Robert, nak? Gak bisa lagi lewat sini. Malah main pedang-pedangan si Henry. Oh, gelap ini gimana? Gimana pakai ininya sih? Pakai obornya? Gelap, bro. Sumpah. Kesini kah? Weh, sob. Oh, you're in the private area. Maaf. I'm sorry, bro. Ini lewat mana lagi? Private juga nih kayaknya nih. Aduh, ini teh bingung aing teh lewat mana. Ini kali ya. Terjun si Henry. Sleep and save. Aduh, aing teh bingung. Iya teh lewat mana, euy? Coba ini ada mapnya kagak? Terus kudu ke mana? Aing teh bingung. Oh ini. Ini mah apaan? Sumpah, sia bingung mana ini.
God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Ih, bingung. Bingung sia kemana, malah balik ke kamar ini mah. Lewat tangga katanya teh kan. Mana coba kita lihat. Ininya apa? Bukan ini. Inventory. Quest item. Mana? Tadi teh. Tuh udah malah pedang nu dikeluarkeun teh. Aneh aing mah. Nah, gini kan terang. Terus aing kudu lewat mana? Ieu teh geus kieu. Mana sih? Mana ini ada yang tahu nggak tuh cik? Kasih tahu atau bere apal? Gaks tahu.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
Oh iya. Aing ka jauh-jauh.
Not that I'm spoiling for a fight.
Benar, gak ngeliat kiri kanan, anehnya teh.
But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, you men down.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Givis sent to Skalitz, the spy on Sigismund, said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Go to Battlement Tower, udah beres. Oh, masih ada cutscene.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Rattay. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father.
Ngapain lu
Won't
balik
leave
katanya?
their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out! Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to right here now.
Kalau bener si Henry balik lagi ke Skalitz, udah gila si Henry ya. Udah gak masuk akal nih. Talk to Sir Robert. Can I be helped?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
May the Lord watch over you. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Keep watch on the battlements. Terus kemana iya teh? Masih nonjok-nonjokan anjir lau. Ih, oh ini ada tangga. Weh, sorry. Private area.
Hey you, what are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Before I lose my temper.
Sorry bro, atuh beri temperamen pisan jadi jelema teh. You have reached level main level.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today.
Ini kenapa emang begini? Emang tembok pemandangannya nih?
I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Wait until morning. Terus kumaha wait until morning teh sare kan? Ya udah atuh. Matiin oborna. Aneh, nggak bisa dimatiin obornya teh. Ya tidur ya sampai pagi. Ya sampai jam segini lah. Tidur 2 jam. Ih, mana ini belum pagi-pagi. Anjir lah. Atau kita ngobrol-ngobrol.
Good day to you.
About the Skalitz folk managing to sleep like their...
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to get away?
Fortune smiled on them, that's for certain. Sigismund must be seething with rage.
Just a shame Fortune didn't smile on all of them.
Oh, shit. Sorry. And you know Sir Radzig Kobyla?
I wouldn't say I know him. I've seen him a few times. Why do you ask?
He must be a fine lord. Takes such good care of every one of his serfs.
Surely all the lords do that.
Ah, I could tell you some stories.
About Sir Divish?
Jesus, no. I didn't mean it like that. Just that I heard stories from other soldiers that would make your skin crawl.
I see.
Good luck to you.
Oh, ini nih kumpul nih.
Quickly, we have visitors.
Aduh, kenapa ini? Kelaparan gitu? Oh enggak. Kirain kelaparan si Henry. Terus mau cut, gak masuk akal game ini. Wah, nyerang nih.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robar.
Si botak main nyerang-nyerang aja
Sigismund
nih,
of
anjir.
Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
Sabar, boy.
Sir Markvart von Aulitz.
Oh, namanya si
Grandson
Markvart.
of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less? Or do you take the view that my humble manor is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Wah, jangan-jangan diserang lagi nih si botak sialan nih. Wah, mundur.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Si botak sialan nih. Wah, seru banget, seru banget. Go to the battlements of the Outer Bailey. Bury your love one in Skalitz, talk to Sir Robert, get a horse. Waduh, kita balik ke Skalitz nih. Sepertinya nih. Aduh, patah. Udah kok jadi patah-patah begini ini teh. Tuh. Si ini juga ngapain begini? Woi, ngapain lau? Aduh. Alright, nih game seru banget ya. Nanti kita lanjutin besok malam kali. Besok malam kita lanjutkan Kingdom Come Deliverance ya. Sekarang ini udah jam 11, udah mau setengah 12 gitu loh. Udah mau malam bet, ya kan? Oke. Bro, segitu dulu aja videonya. Streamnya. Thank you buat yang udah watching. Ketemu lagi di stream-stream berikutnya besok malam. Yang baru join, sorry, ini live sebentar lagi akan selesai. Ketemu lagi besok malam. Yang baru gabung, thank you banget. Rizky Firdaus baru gabung live ya. Thank you banget semuanya. Yang udah watching juga. Aduh, bingung lagi mau ngomong apa. Pokoknya ini game seru, bakal dilanjutin live pastinya. Oke, ya, bye.